Hi YouTube. Want to do a video. I hadn't done one in a while. Need to go ahead and update y'all what's been going on. Well, as you can tell, there is no Chevy S10. And you also noticed yeah, I'm working on my roof a little bit. So here's what happened. Here's the game. And also, I gotta run a little more. Not the red one, but the green one. The red one's my buddy's. The green one's I picked it up. Which I'm working on too. Which actually kind of a nice, fun project. I gotta get a few things done to it. Mostly rewired, and then I got bought some pieces on the front to make the deck work, and then after that, that should be a really good. Should be a really good beast. I'll make it run. For what it costs to build it, I'll make it run because it's better than buying a new one, and I kind of like it. So if nothing else, there's something to play with. Anyway, so here's the deal. I'll do problems A and B, and well, this is gonna be more like this is gonna be a update in general. Roof, I'm knocking right down. I'm pushing it all inward. Literally gonna destroy it. It's already rotten anyway, majorly. You can tell it's like falling in and everything, so just throw it away. Knock it inwards. I got some roommates, and they are helping me. Oh, by the way, this is all cleaned up mostly since the last video. Pretty sure I started a video with it being bad, but yeah, it's good now. Yard's pretty clean, mowed. Looks really good. Can't wait to mow it again, actually. Not even joke. Can't wait to actually mow it. The grass on the hillside, everything looks really good. Deck is actually gonna go, my plans for that's gonna go inward. All this is gonna go bye-bye. There's original steps behind there, believe it or not. And all this is gonna get picked up. I'm working on my room. It's mostly ready to go into. I'm also plan on doing I'm on vacation next week. So I plan on cutting the rug up, the carpet up in the living room, and I plan on staining in it, making it look nice. And then I'm gonna do the same thing with the one in the bedroom, my room. And because they're gonna be doing down here, downstairs, they're gonna be renting down, the roommates are gonna rent downstairs up. I think that's the plan anyway, as far as them renting down. Whether they do or not, I'm still gonna do this part. So now I got that out of the way. And by the way, this is gonna be pretty much gonna be disappear end of next month. Roommate's got a guy who's got a trailer. We're gonna load it up multiple times. This is gonna be literally gone. This is actually gonna be a huge improvement. And the thing is, that's gonna, by the time I get done, it's gonna be literally, I'm gonna have an empty building, empty shell of a building. And it's gonna amaze me because of the fact that means I can choose to either put a roof back on it, or, well, I mean, I gotta put a roof back on it regardless, but at that point I can choose either to leave as a building, as far as like, you know, storage building, or, which I probably won't. Honestly, I'm not a storage building part. I'm either going to turn into a garage, knock most of that wall down right there, and down right there. Not to run the power to it. Don't need power. I might not. I don't know yet. Definitely going to rebuild the roof, but different style. And then that way I can just park vehicles way back there, or I might turn it into a small apartment, because it's a pretty good size in there. Really nice size. So let me talk about why there's no vehicle here. Well, the short version is that buddy of mine, well, I should say, not buddy of mine, but a ex-trade buddy, and it's word the words ex. He wanted he had a 2000 and I think 3 or 4, I think it was 3, Chevy Silverado 4x4 automatic, had a 5.3 in it, all that good stuff. Run and drive just fine, just needed basic body work, rockers, cross, basic BS, and then also needed a transfer case put on it, but you could still, for 4-wheel drive, to work fine. But it ran in 2-wheel drive, so no big deal. I was like, all right. So he wanted that truck, and he wanted like $700 in cash. And I was like, okay, fine, that sounds all right to me. I ain't got to do LS swap in this thing. It sounds like it'd be a little cheaper because I can do the body work. I can get somebody to do body work for more or less for about $2,000, and it costs way more than that just putting LS into the S10 plus all the extra body work on top of that. So yeah, I was a no dub brainer because I can pick up the a good transfer case for less than $500 anywhere, because it wasn't the manual 4x4, it was electronic, which is very, very common, very easy to get hold of. So I was like, all right, you know what, I'm game for that. Nice little cruiser truck, gonna cost me less money, it's kind of full size. All right, cool, sounds great to me, let's do it. So, like an idiot, I went ahead and then told him, hey, look, he's like, well, hey, can I get the truck first, the S10 first, and then I'll bring you the Silverado. I'm like, okay, sure, that's not a problem. Because I've done builds with him before, and he's done the same thing before, and he's always brought me a vehicle back, like you said. Well, this time, he didn't. Ghosted me for a day or two, then told me some sob story, and then, so at this point, I told him the truth. Hey, man, love doing deals with you. I said, honestly, and I did. I ain't gonna lie. He did pretty good, decent deals. I mean, far as honesty goes and bringing back shit, and this is what this thing did, and this is what it does. Okay, not a problem. So when he told me, hey, this is a 5.3, he does run and drive. Let's just, So I'm happy with it. So I told him the truth, like, look, you got my S10, you got title on my truck, because I gave him the title on the truck, because in this, if he would have got pulled over, where he used a actual trailer, not a car dolly, not a trailer, you have to have the title of the vehicle you're purchasing, and then you in the state you can say you just bought it that day, and you're simply taking it back, and it's not a problem. And they generally won't bug you unless you're acting like an idiot. But anyway, he didn't have that problem with that. So I told him, like, hey, you got my truck, you got my title. Where's Silverado at? What's going on? Because I actually did see this truck. It's actually a real truck, and I know he has it. He's just not, I'm at the point where I told him, like, well, if you can't bring me the truck, I told him the truth, like, hey, look, you really need to bring my truck back if you're not going to give me the Silverado back. Of course, I have not heard a response back from that. So at this point in the game, I have two options. Either I can be stupid and force me to take it back, or I don't have much money into that truck, to be honest, which is $600, maybe $700 total, actual real cash, not real value. In trade value, not. They only traded for a truck, and I only had like $700 into the truck. I traded F-150 for, basically. And I'm like, all right, whatever, I can deal with that, because I did trade a 1997 F-150 for it, and pretty much got fucked, they would say, on the deal, which is fine. I fucked on him, not, Because he, I told him truth like this. I was like, and I told him, I told him like, it's kind of fucked up, bro. So, moral story is I got on that one. But, and like I said, my options were either like forcibly try to get it back, and I didn't wear titles on my name and everything, and I could drag it out into court, and because cops are not going to really do anything. Everyone's going to tell me to take it to court for civil court, and I'm not going to wait. I'm not. It's not worth the money. I mean, it's not a huge amount of money. I'm just better off just moving on, as they would say. I got bigger fish to fry, and I told him basically that's it. I'm not doing a deal with him anymore since he doesn't want to uphold his side of the deal. So, I mean, I hope he's satisfied with getting a $700 truck. So, yeah, I got fucked, but I will move on. Life moves on. But I want to address this issue real quick on what's been happening. I've also been cleaning really good, making deals with not deals, but I've been working with my neighbor, my roommates. I'll need to clarify on who's who. My ex-roommate that went to jail and got out of jail, his charges were dropped because of the fact that they were just dropped. I'm not gonna go into much detail about it because I didn't really get into the detail. But they were dropped, and then he stayed for like a couple days. He got belligerent, drunk. Wouldn't stand to reason, as usual. Started arguing with other people that he brought in, or because I told him I was mentioning I was potentially wanting to rent out some more because hey, he doesn't like extra steady income. Hey, I can retire from where I'm working from, at least one of the jobs, and retire comfortably, or just not really care. And either or. He gets mad with them, and very much makes me choose between them and them, and him and them. And I told him the truth. It's like, look, they haven't really given me reason to. They don't get. I told him the truth. I was like, look, and gave me basically an ultimatum. And so I thought about it that day, and he got paid a third, and what said was said, and him giving him back his what he paid that month, which was, in my opinion, still bullshit. But I knew that he needed to survive on that, and that's fine. So I did the deal with that, and I told him he had to till that Friday to, because that was the 4th week, that weekend. And that's what I told him, that you need to bust out here by Friday, because I'm not putting up with it, And he left Friday after some debate. So, wish he would have got sooner, but he didn't. So, I'm probably the bad guy in his story, which is fine. I don't care. If that makes him feel better, I'm okay with being the bad guy. But bottom line is that I had him enough. I had him a feel of him, and so oddly enough, the other roommates were doing the same thing he was doing, other than the drunk belligerent part. And then he brought other people in, and without me knowing about 4 extra people, finally got rid of one. I might have got rid of 2, I'm just not sure yet. But the other ones that are that guy, he ain't going back in jail. I mean, he got picked up because I didn't know his name at the time, but he got picked up in jail. So, surprise there. But kind of worked out because he rented out to another person, and these people are one of the current roommates. We actually worked the deal out. They are not, wanted or anything like that. We searched and everything. I searched them and everything, so we're all good. No fuzzy, weird feelings other than he's got access to a few things. Like he can help me out do a few things, and That's what I'm going for at the moment. And he's kind of got caught in the crosshair too. And I'm not a bad person, and I'm not going to just immediately kick somebody out because, hey, you know. So I kind of worked a deal out with him. We set the price arrangements. So I'm seeing what he wants to do as far as that goes. If they're just going to rent out those 2 rooms, and then you know, that's one price. If they're done, or if they, yeah, because I guess you got done to 2 prices. One for if they want to rent 2 rooms out, or if they just want to rent the whole damn thing. If they want to rent the whole damn thing, about $500, and the other one's $250. So kind of want to see what that rolls out. Yes, I'm still going to move upstairs, even if they do $250, because eventually. But if I do 5, I mean, I got to go hurry up and get things done up here, which is what I'm doing. Plus, I let it slide until the end of the month because of the fact that my roommate got money off of them, and I know that's long but gone. But my ex-roommate is long but gone. So I got rid of two of the pests, I think. Well, at least one for sure. The other one, it's a hit and miss. Honestly. So my goals are honestly pretty simple. For the time being, I am more focused on getting the rest of the house done, which is, you know, carpet, cut, stained, and then something with the dogs. I'm not sure yet. We'll see what we got going on with that booger. I mean, I gotta do something with the dogs. I'm down to 2 dogs finally and 1 cat. So huge downgrade from, I think, 11 or 12 down to like 2. Well, 3 technically. So yeah, vastly different. And it was lasting, 1 bag was lasting a whole month because they weren't big dogs. Yeah, feed them just fine. They were healthy. They don't eat a whole lot. With too bad with it down to 2, 3. Then boom. Oh, this one is just a stray that is made its way in home here. So I feed it too. Not so technically, but it goes outside, as you can tell. But anyway, so yeah, my goal is, my goals right now are simple. Like I said, I want to fix the house, knock that down, get rid of that entirely. Not the building, but the actual roof and all the crap inside of it. Porch disappear, wood pile there disappear, and then downstairs looks amazing. Like I said, I'm going to give y'all a sneak peek. Do need to clean up a few things. They need to fix that too before winter. It's going to be a nice $300 investment. I'll tell you that right now. I already know it's going to be. But you can tell it looks pretty fantastic. We got some of that chilled up a little bit. Minus these 2 things that we recently got that. Downstairs looks a lot better. Oh, they are. We're scavenging copper, by the way, from loose wires that we have. But yeah, it looks way nicer and way better. Looks way cleaner. Now it's kind of funny looking to see my in there. I don't have a. And I guess I can go ahead and show you right here. Grass is actually nice and weeded, pretty good. We got most of this out. We had it out, and we just got a little bit of stuff in it now. No big deal. Easy to pull out, put back in. Don't know why this is out, to be honest with you. Not sure, to be quite clear. So I'm gonna push it back in. And if I get, I think I know what it was. You were going to do the grass. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Okay, that makes sense now. Like I said, they actually do stuff without a whole lot of problems. It's one of the reasons why I'm not super against them. But yeah, the fact that I can go in there now is actually pretty decent. I think you can see it a little better. Let me see if I can zoom in it. No, unfortunately you cannot. It's pretty bad. Like you can tell, like huge dip. So yeah, it's got holes in it. I mean, I can put my fist up in that sucker. That's why I said it's ready to go anyway. Sorry about that. But yeah, super excited. Like I said, everything's been getting cleaned up. So my goals for right now are pretty cheap and pretty affordable. Like I said, I already told you my goals. So when do I expect it's gone? Or dealt with, I should say. Well, I'm doing the staying in next week on vacation. The deck should be gone. You know, I'm not sure, to be honest with you, on the deck. I mean, I want it gone, I just don't know when. Honestly, that's my whole problem right there on that one. But, well, actually, I kind of do. I mean, I kind of know, you know, what I want to do on it, and you know, whatnot. I can just, you know, get over it. This, on our hand, we're going to tackle it, and this should be gone within a month or two. Literally. Whole thing down, all empty out. All, when I say all, I mean all empty out. And yes, for those who are wondering, I actually do have the proper door for this you know, this building. So, which they're calling, by the way, code calls it a garage, just for wondering. And yes, I talked to code, and because I told them I'm going to be, you know, moving out. Not moving out, but I'm going to be moving stuff out and whatnot. And they were actually pretty happy about the idea that I'm actually taking stuff down and putting stuff back up. Not up and like I'm taking stuff down and I'm putting. No, I shouldn't say it up because they know I'm eventually gonna put another roof on that. I told them I just don't know when. They didn't really care as long as I was willing to. I told them what I was gonna do, and they're like, okay, sure. So if I told them they get a little complaint here and there about pulling stuff out, not a problem. They told me that that's totally fine as long as I'm getting it out within a reasonable amount of time. And I told them I was gonna have a guy with a trailer, and we're gonna reasonably pull it out. You know, we're gonna have some up here for like a week at most. You know, a couple days. I seen it, so I told them if you see somebody complains within a couple days, and I said, yeah, I'm pulling stuff. You know, I told them the truth, we're gonna pull the roof off completely and just be able to shelf the building, more or less. And that's what I told them, and they actually were totally fine with that. This is a good example of why I'm gonna do that, and give you guys that general idea. This is how rotted the wood is. All of it is. I can easily take. In fact, I can go ahead and show you. Mind you, one-handed with a board, not really trying. Destroyed, and it's super rotted. Like the main of it is rotted. So yeah, it has to go. It is no if. It is a granted. If I had it cleared out, it would be more of a danger. Okay, if I had it cleared out, I'm not gonna lie about it. I would probably put the door up and I'd just push everything in, and I would take it out slowly. To be honest. But since it's opportunity presents itself, might as well go ahead and knock both of them out. I'm actually thinking also we could also do that, or we can We'll try to talk him to call in the VFW and see if, for those who don't know, that's the volunteer fire department, and see if they can't do a training thing on this, considering it has no power going to it, literally. And the reason why I know that is because the fact that that's used to be connected line right here. So there's no power, absolutely none. So it'd be totally fine. But yeah, this board is not even the real board you're supposed to be using it on this roof. It was used by deck board, and very thin deck board, and not treated. That's why it failed miserably. The wood below it's way stronger than what's on top of it. That's why that is very solid and very nice, and this junk. So there's that. And to redo it, I've already looked into that. I'm probably just gonna put up a flat roof. $1,500 to $2,000 to fix it, to put a proper roof back on there. So I think it can actually show a little better. Yeah, it looks, you can tell it is absolutely gone. And I mean that in every sense of the word. But yeah. But I figured go ahead and show y'all some update videos. What I'm going to be doing, how fast I'm going to move in it. After I get all that stuff took care of, honestly, yeah. I'm going to try to sneak it. I'm also going to try to sneak, basically next month, well, in this month / next month, I'm going to be busting my butt. I'm going to be getting everything done. If I haven't got the Porsche out by then, I'm probably going to get when I throw that crap too, to be honest. Probably. If not, I will literally talk to them and, you know, get Code to look at it and see if I can actually bonfire it. Obviously, I'm going to throw all the crap that's on top of it out. But, I mean, I would, you know, talk to them so I can bonfire it and get away with that. If they're okay with that, then I'm going to do a lot of bonfiring. It's going to be hot. Very hot. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to bonfire it. I'm just going to take it and I'm going to bust it up and then stack it, bust it apart and throw it away. I mean, like I said, one way or another, it's going bye-bye. You know, I want to be able to see work and go where the stairs are at. Actually, there's stairs beneath this. It gives me access to all kinds of good stuff, and quite frankly, I'm like that a lot bit. But yeah, super stoked about that. Now, after next month, I'm gonna be picking up a truck, probably, after things settle down, as they would say. After they settle down in Gajerland, not Gajerland, but after they settle down a little bit, when this is all gone, I'm actually gonna get me another truck. I'm gonna talk to my friends, a couple of my friends, but a couple of my trade buddies. I'm gonna try to hunt me down a decent truck that I can definitely work with. Yeah. Ooh, Cardinal. Pretty Cardinal too. I don't know if I got it on a picture or not, but it's okay. If I didn't, if it did, cool. If I didn't, oh well. Pretty red one. Oh, ooh, I can get it now, I think. I can get a little better video. He just moved. Damn. Hang on, I'm trying to get him to show his face a little bit better. I can put you on camera. Little booger being a butt. He's right there. Take my word for it. That's the red Cardinal. I can't get any closer or he will fly away. He, she, I don't know how birds work. The Cardinal will fly away. But anyway, then like I said, that's where my goal is. I'm gonna find me another truck. And depends on what kind of truck I get, depends on what kind of build I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna say anything on that. Y'all didn't see it. I'm letting it go. cat doing cat things. But anyway, yeah, if it's an 88 to 90, if it's 88, anyway, I'm gonna do a video. Get this video out right here. I'll talk about potential truck builds in a few minutes. All right, bye.